Okay, so we have Miguel in-game on JP now, and we're going to go through his full kit and do a couple multis and hope for the best, but mainly that recollection bit, which is absolutely amazing. So one of the good things about Miguel that people will not mention is that he's basically one of a kind. We're not getting a Miguel again, essentially, right? We should not be getting another Miguel. So because of that, there is value in which when he gets buffs in the future, especially, like, you'll be able to use him again, and he's not going to overlap with any single unit, okay? For example, Gojo. The problem with Gojo, especially the only problem that I've already brought up with support Gojo, is the fact that he's a Gojo, because look at my top 8 units, or top 9, I guess. 4 of them are Gojos, so support Gojo can't work with the other good Gojos. That's the only problem. But when they give units like Ghetto a buff, well, guess what? It helps especially blue. So a unit like Miguel being out, being blue, and maybe being good, we're going to check his full kit, is very good. Very, very good for instances like this. So let's go into it. Let's go right into it. I just wanted to say that when units are really good in terms of being able to not have overlapping and still providing for teams, it's very nice. Very, very nice. So I apologize for that. Here we go. Now then, he starts off at 30 Crystal Energy. These are his max stats, so we can't really mention his stats. Let's just hop into it. So passives, he has at the start of the battle, he decreases Jujutsu damage received by 15% and increases own Taijutsu damage by 20%. Okay, so a nice 20% buff. It's really, like, when we compare it to a unit like Toji even, or even some of the buffed units, especially Ghetto, like, it's just not that crazy because Toji gets a built-in 50%, okay? And I know it's Toji, but Miguel came out 6 months after, right? Toji's a 6-month-old unit. So skill 1, what is it doing? 200% Taijutsu, 2 hits. Depending on how many Crystal Energy this character has, when the skill is activated, you can get up to an extra 40%, up to 80, right, is when you get that max 40%. But the thing is, he is not Ghetto. He does not shit out Crystal Energy. So they're very much trying to make you use him with someone like Kaido, essentially. But the problem with Kaido is Jujutsu damage increase, where obviously Miguel is not. So let's go into this. Skill 2. It's a buff, increases Taijutsu by 30% for 3 turns, reduces damage received by 25% for 3 turns. The return damage reduction is pretty interesting. And the higher own Crystal Energy, it's up to 60. This guy's going to be very hard to kill. Okay, very hard to kill, I'd say, because you could stack this and it's only worth 20. The problem is he starts off at 30. So where's the Crystal Energy in his kit, right? The biggest problem is that he doesn't give himself any Crystal Energy. Now, the skill 3 is nullifies attack nullification, obviously, because he fights Gojo. And it deals 80% Jujutsu damage to the selected enemy and attracts the selected enemy's damage attacks to self for 1 turn. Now, besides that, decreases the value of 2 of the enemy's eligible buffs by 30%. Now, if it's additive, like if it subtracts 30%, that's pretty decent. The problem is, I don't know where exactly you would necessarily see this. Like, I need to see some blue floors, right? Is there any that, like, okay, so for example, applies damage reduction buff to self when turn starts. Okay, so you'd be able to lower this with Miguel, is how I see this, right? Is he blue? No, let's find someone that's blue. Another one that's, okay. Okay, here. Apply damage reduction buff, right? So with these, you'd be able to lower it, right? So Miguel, low-key for that, is actually quite good to lower that, and decreases the buff's turn count by 1. So it's decent, and you can use this after 2 turns, right? But considering it's only 10, this is actually quite good. I just don't think it's universal, and you won't be able to make use of this all the time, right? But to be fair, you can't with Ghetto either, because you can't always debuff the enemy in tower. Now, his ult nullifies attack nullification, does 200%, does another 900% here, okay? Now, increases the selected enemy's damage received by 25% for 1 turn. Pretty mid. If it was 2 turns at least, I'd like it. But 1 turn means you have to time this with someone else's ult, okay? And the other problem is that this is single target, right? If it was AoE, it would be better. Decreases the value of 3 of the enemy's eligible buffs by 50%. This is huge. And decreases those buffs' turn count by 2, okay? So overall, I don't mind that, okay? I actually don't. This is going to be pretty good for some of those later stages. I definitely think in the future, if they bring more content that is buff like centered, he will actually be very good. Now, his damage goes 900% up to another 40% damage increase. So his damage is really not all that, let's be honest. Overall, he to me seems like an A tier unit with the potential of some stages being S tier. I don't think he's anything crazy, but now with how good the buffs have become, there's always the potential that in a year or two from now, these units become absolutely fucking cracked, right? That's the thing. Now, the other thing is he is going to be as good as the enemies are. If the enemies are good because of buffs, he gets this, they're going to be getting fucking whopped by this guy, okay? So that is one thing to actually mention, is that depending on the enemies, he could actually become way better. Now, I want to see if they did the Recollection bit yet, because the Recollection bit is actually very good. And it does not seem like they did. So what we're going to do is we're going to check it out. Is it this one? Yes. Yes, it is. So this part is meh. It is a bit meh if I'm being real. I keep on pressing the wrong one. So occurs in any skill, increases Jujutsu 20% for all allies. And you can reuse it every 5 turns. Okay. But why this is really good is because of this. Where, what is it? At the start of the battle, you just give everyone 200 alt gauge, which is absolutely huge. So the main reason I'm personally summoning is for this, okay? Miguel is great and all, but being able to get something that gives Jujutsu with alt gauge 200 is absolutely huge. Okay, you combo that, and then Red Gojo could get like 400 immediately and be a third of the way there in one turn, right? So I really like it. Now, what is the other stat? Is that Taijutsu or Jujutsu? I can't tell. I actually can't tell. But it's fine to me. I really just want to... We'll do the single. But I really just want to get the Recollection bit. Because having that Recollection bit, I think is going to be huge, right? So let's see if we get lucky on our paid single. Imagine we got a SSR. That would have been crazy, man. But of course, we will not be getting one. But anyway, I would definitely say that Miguel is probably going to be a skip for most people. But I will be doing a bit of summons because I definitely think it's good to have him. As when he comes back for his rerun, I mean, hey, by the time his rerun comes back, I feel like by that point, the units are going to be of much higher quality. So it's going to be good to have him if we do get a buff. Because they buffed Yuta, they buffed Ghetto. And Ghetto's not out yet, but he should probably be in a part 2. That's currently the theory, right? Is that they're gonna make a Ghetto. Well, he's gonna be brought back for part 2 because there's no way in hell that they don't bring back Ghetto, but they just decided to make him an S+ unit when they brought back Ida, right? I definitely think that Ghetto is probably a way better debuffer than Miguel. I see Miguel as a solid like A tier unit right now. But that Recollection bit is just so good. I can't pass up the chance to maybe get it. So having that Recollection bit, especially if we could get it, low-key, I didn't think of it, but the Recollection bit is something, like I want to see some SSR Recollection bits in these animations. So we're going to go till 3 more multis and then hope for the best. I've been getting very early, okay, I've been getting early pity on pretty much every single banner. Like we got Yuji and Gojo before 100 pulls, I think, both of them. Was that Recollection? I mean, either or. Miguel or the Recollection, I'm down for. So now that I realize that, I would very much like to get the Recollection because that 200 alt gauge. Damn. That 200 alt gauge is really big, right? Really big. So one can hope, right, that we could get it. I mean, we've gotten 2 Recs, but okay. Maybe I'll do more than just 60 because, man... Because giving Jujutsu and alt gauge, like, say less, bro. Say, okay, come on. Imagine we get Miguel and his rec. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. Character. If we get Miguel, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. But we're probably not. I mean, also, the standard on JP is updated, so even... That's the normal Yuji. He's fucking max duped on this account. That's so unfortunate. Now I really do want to fake out though. Like I low-key need one. Oof. 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 Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. We got Panda. We already had him though. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, we have Ghetto on and Yuta on this account, so obviously Green Hoops did summon a lot on those two. So, oh, okay. Okay. Could we just please get the wreck at least? Come on. Please. Man. Doing so many summons for this. As if we get a Sukuna next week, I'm gonna be spending. That's to say the least. I'll use my free, and then we'll probably stop there. We'll probably stop there. One more. Two more max. That's what they're getting out of me. Gotenks is not giving me the luck in terms of good units. Like I'm using SSJ3, the new one, his OST, but oh, bro, this is rough. I really just wanted the wreck. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go to 120 if we don't get it, because we're so close at this point that it's like I might as well. Because bro, like at this point I'm going more for the wreck, because over here it's at 120, right? And in terms of gacha points, like I'm at 120, which means we get to pump those in there. I'll see what I do, but let's just go. Let's go to 120, and then I'll wait to see. I'll see if I want to use. We'll see though. We'll see. I really just want one of the features. Oh my god, we're not getting anything. Love gachas. Love gachas. Gonna make me spend on JP. I really have no problem spending on JP, but global, it's like I feel murky about it, you know. But JP really feels like it's fun, right? It's not bad. Obviously, it's anniversary time, so that's, bro. That's, oh my god, they're making me go to it. I'm probably just going to trade it in for the Recollection because it's a good rec. No SSR. Oh, okay, come on. Give me Miguel, and then we got it. We got Miguel and the rec. Come on. Also, you could tell they really didn't care too much about Miguel. Come on. Nice. Nice. Tokyo, let's go. Okay, thank God. Thank motherfucking God, bro. Holy shit. All right, bro, this account is blessed. We have not went to pity for all of Annie. All of Annie. And I'm counting this in Annie because a JJK 0 rerun is definitely hype. So yeah, he's going to be happy. We get Miguel, the GOAT. And then we also are able to get the Recollection bit, which is really good, right? It is really good. I really more so wanted the rec, but oh man. Do we? Nah, I think we're good on pity points. Like, it's just, what if I get unlucky on the next banner? I just forgot how it works. Like, how do we, is it, wait. Oh, wait, yeah, no. We have we can only charge up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Because we have max out. So for the next banner, I would technically only need to do 45k for pity. So, yeah, okay, we're good. I'm going to buy this. So we're done. We got the whole banner in 12 multis, which is huge. I'm definitely happy with that. Like, this is a really good one. And we're going to immediately put in the dupe to get that. And, I mean, we're chilling with that. Well, where is it? Because this one for Red Gojo is going to be huge, right? You put that on Red Gojo, I think. Would you put on Red Gojo? You don't need to put on Red Gojo necessarily. Let's get that up there. Yep. The HP is also like a pretty... it's actually mid. I thought it was higher. Never mind. So we're going to get that. We get the alt gauge increase. And yeah. So here we go. There we go. So it's maxed out. But yeah, I would definitely say that this is a skip for most people. But of course, I will be summoning. Also, I want to... Let me take a screenshot of this. This is a fire art. I'm not going to lie. I really like this. So yeah, we're going to take that. And then we could look at Miguel's art to finish off the video. I'll probably make a showcase on him soon. It's just there's so many units I want to show. I want to do Blue Ghetto. I want his art though. Like genuinely, I think it's the pink. The pink makes it look really, really nice. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think of Miguel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you got to this point. Have a great day. Goodbye.